name is Karen Elmore, and I'm from Elizabethtown, Kentucky.
Great. And you're getting ready for the race by, what do you call this?
I'm warming up on my trainer. It's easier for me this way. Instead of running up and down the road, I feel like I get a better warm-up.
Okay. And have you already been out on the track?
No, actually this is our first time to this park, so it should be interesting.
Good, good. And which level are you competing in today?
I'm starting at 12, and I'll competing in the women's Cat 1-2.
Okay. And do you go to a lot of these races?
Well, actually, I'm a mother of 2, and I used to race when I was in my younger 20s. My kids are getting a little older, so this is our first year back, and I've raced, I guess this will be my 6th.
Yeah?
Yep.
And you do all of them, the DINO races here in Indiana?
Yeah, I've been trying to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that'll make it fun. I hear it's like a 2 to 2.5 hour race.
Yeah, that's what I hear. So it's kind of a longer course. Some of the other ones have been a little bit shorter, so hopefully my endurance will be there.
This will be a good test today.
Exactly.
But at least it's a great 4th of July weekend weather-wise.
Yeah, exactly. It's beautiful.
Oh, and it's gorgeous in the woods. It's a little warm out here in the sun.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be maybe 10 degrees cooler in the woods, so you can push a little harder. And
how have you done in your other 6 races?
Pretty well, pretty well. I've been improving every time, and I got 2nd in the last one, so I'm hoping to repeat.
Great, great. Well, good luck, and I'll let you get back to training, and hope you have a good race.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. How old are you, boys?
I'm 4, Gus is 2.
Wow. And do you have fun doing this? Yeah. And does Daddy ride?
Yep.
Does Mommy ride?
Yep.
Yeah, all right. Well, no wonder it's a family affair then.
Family thing, yeah.
Well, thank you very much, and I wish you both the best of luck this afternoon.
Riders, ready?
Today is a mountain bike race. It's called cross-country mountain bike racing. There's several different versions of mountain bike racing. This is called cross-country. It's a longer distance. They'll be racing for as long as 2 to 2.5 hours for some of our advanced riders. And they'll be riding through trails that are considered to be fairly rugged out here at Muscatatuck County Park.
2 to 2.5 hours. That's a marathon.
That's a long way to go. That's our Cat 1 and pro riders will be racing that long. Our first timers, they'll be racing 1 lap out here. It's a 5.5 mile course, and they'll be racing 1 lap, and it might take them anywhere between about 35 to 45 minutes to complete that 1 lap race. First time. Okay, this course is a fairly challenging course. It's got some significant hills up and down. The trails here have been designed so that none of them are unrideable. Most riders out here can ride up all the hills. There may be a few that some people will struggle with. Most people can ride up all the hills and down the hills safely. They're not dangerous downhill, but it is definitely challenging. You have to work hard, and you have to have bike handling skills, and you can't lose your focus for a moment, or you might go off the side of the trail and hit something that you don't want to hit.
So now, are we going to be down in the creeks and crossing over, like say, real rugged terrain?
There are some spots that are quite rocky and rugged. The creek beds, there's a couple of creek crossings, and you'll run right through the creek, which has some boulders and some rocks to get through. So there's some challenging spots down there in the creek bed.
Matt is the owner of Bicycle Station in Columbus, Indiana. Congratulations, Matt. Putting in a 28-mile race today at about 1 hour 53 minutes.
Just watched the finish line here of the Cat 1 category racers, and Matt was the first one across the line. Matt, tell me a little bit about yourself and about your bike and why you like to do this kind of mountain biking.
Well, my name is Matthew Batten, and my wife and I own the Bicycle Station, which is a bicycle sales service and rental store in Columbus, Indiana.
Okay.
And I've been doing this this is the 20th year of the DINO series, and I was at the very first DINO race in Gnawbone, Indiana, 1990.
Up by Brown County State Park.
Yeah,
right.
And I used to race BMX when I was younger, and kind of got out of it for a while. Transitioned into mountain bikes right after high school, and I've been doing it ever since. I love being out in the woods and the adrenaline rush, going fast through the trees on a narrow trail. And the mountain bike cross country race that we had here at Muscatatuck County Park is more of an endurance race. It's a 28-mile race, 5 laps, a little over 5 miles a lap.
And I've heard there's some technical rates to it because of the rise and fall.
There is. There's climbs and descents and rocky turns and creeks and just a variety of terrain.
The one creek crossing I was filming, it was getting wetter and wetter, and the guys were coming out.
Yeah, it gets slick.
Little hard time coming back up there.
We bring the water right out of the creek and up onto that bank, and it makes it tough to get through there.
Was that maybe the most challenging part of the course?
That's one of the most challenging parts to keep up speed, definitely. Right. There's some log piles that you have to jump that are also kind of treacherous if you don't hit them right, and some other rock drop-offs and things like that.
Tell me about your bike. What's special about your bike that helped you win today?
Well, this is a Trek Top Fuel full suspension bike. It's carbon fiber material, super lightweight, manufactured up in Waterloo, Wisconsin. It's 20 and a half pounds.
20 and a half pounds. That's fairly lightweight.
It's really lightweight, yeah.
But you don't have to worry about the rims getting bent on the rocks and the pounding that it takes. They're pretty solid?
You want to make sure that you have enough air pressure so that you don't bang your rims up.
Okay.
But yeah, it is the front and rear suspension makes it absorb the bumps and allows me to endure some of the roots and rocks and save my back.
Now, I understand that the only real requirements is that you have 2 handbrakes.
That's correct, yes.
So what have you done to kind of trick your bike out to make it a little bit extra to help win?
Well, I like having a single chain ring on the bike. So in the front we have 1 chain ring.
Right.
In the back there's 10.
Back here.
A lot of bikes will have 3 up front or 2 up front, and the one just kind of gives me one choice and makes me climb a little quicker because it's not geared quite as low. So I have to push it sort of hard up the climbs.
Fewer choices to make.
Exactly. just smoother. And
so how many gears do you have? Just the 10?
There's 10. Yeah.
10. Okay.
So,
and I notice you've got a Garmin here.
Yeah, the Garmin will give me my lap times, my heart rate, how fast I'm going.
Great. Hey, well, thanks a lot, and congratulations.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Stay tuned, and we'll be back with more Indiana Outdoor Adventures. Hillbilly Custom Game Calls, offering the finest and precision-made diaphragm mouth calls for wild turkey hunting. Each call is handmade and gauge-stretched for exact tension each and every time. Select from double and triple reed calls like you've never heard before. We also have an assortment of handmade wood box calls, glass and slate top pot calls, and predator calls that will make us your source for all of your custom game call needs. Look for us online at www.hillbillygamecalls.com.
All natural beef, pork, and poultry raised right here in southern Indiana. Preferred Meats of Sellersburg is a full-service butcher shop providing quality meat products with no chemical preservatives or growth hormones. Our family-owned business raises and buys all of our products locally. We offer a full range of natural aged beef, gourmet burgers, homemade sausage, and a full line of Boar's Head Deli products. Located in the Hometown Plaza at the corner of Charleston Road and State Road 60.
Lost River Jet Boat Excursions, offering exciting and enjoyable boating adventures on the forks of the White River. Climb aboard the Lost River Jet Boat and fly up the river, stopping to enjoy wildlife and scenic Indiana. We launched near McCormick's Creek and Spring Mill State Parks, French Lick, and Patoka Lake. For more information or to book your trip today, call 888-733-6883 or visit us online at www.lostriversllc.com.